The craziest thing about a divorce, man, especially go through a public, messy divorce, that's when you especially find out who your real friends and family are. Because, man, I lost, my whole circle changed. I lost a lot of friends, a lot of family members because of my divorce. My dad, that hoe back bitch, man. I never knew my dad was a hoe back bitch till my divorce happened. So, man, I came out his dick. All the dicks in the world, and I came up a hoe back bitch dick. Okay, so clearly I gotta explain why I called him that. You can't just call your dad a hoe bag bitch. You're not gonna detail why he's a hoe bag bitch. So I say my dad, I use that word very loosely. Like, he wasn't around when I was growing up, but then when I got a little older and I got on TV and got in a couple movies, he started popping up a lot more. It's weird how that happens. So I think in the back of my brain, I kinda knew what it was all the time with him, right? So when I was on the run, right, one of the weekends I was on the run, a friend of mine got me an Airbnb in Sedona, Arizona. So I'm at this Airbnb for a week. And after about 2-3 days, I was getting bored. So I was seeing this young lady, and I called her. I said, hey, can you come out to Sedona for a few days? Now, keep in mind, this is 6 months after we had been separated. So it's not a side chick, it's not a mistress. I'm allowed to date, my ex allowed to date. So me and this girl were hanging out in Sedona. Now, she's getting bored, so one day we woke up, we said, well, let's go to Grand Canyon. I've never been, she's never been, let's go. Couple-hour drive. So we go there. Keep in mind, nobody's served yet, so my head's still on a swivel. And I thought Grand Canyon was some more white shit I could do and blend in. But then there was a couple brothers there that day, but they wasn't hiking down, because they didn't want to get their Jordans dirty. I was like, damn, you bought some crispy white ones. So like anybody when you go to Grand Canyon, right, you take pictures. So that day I took like 7-8 pictures. And when I got my new cell phone, in the beginning only like 10-15 people had my cell number. So I'd always text people in a group chat to let them know where I'm at, keep them updated on my whereabouts and stuff. So my dad was in the group text. At that point I thought I could trust him. So in one of the pictures at the Grand Canyon I took, and the girl was in the picture with me. And nobody brought up, nobody said anything. I thought nothing of it. Fast forward a couple weeks later. It's July 4th. I fly home to Cincinnati. I said, I want to go to Reds game. So I'm going to go to Reds game. I can't sit in the stands with everybody else. I got to get a suite because I can't risk sitting in the stands and a motherfucker walking up going, you want some peanuts and papers? So I had to get a suite. So I called one of my buddies up. He invited like 7-8 of our mutual friends, and everybody knew the rules. No social media posts, no pictures, no announcements. You're at the game. We had a great day at the ballpark. The next morning, July 5th, 7:17 in the morning, I get a voicemail from my dad. Hey, it's your fucking dad, and you don't respect me. And he just starts cussing me out. I go, what the fuck's he mad about? Then he sends me a long text about an hour later how he heard I came in town. I went to the Reds game. I didn't invite him. He's come to expect this behavior from me. I never include him in shit. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. This motherfucker's mad about a Reds game? Keep in mind, motherfucker never took me to a Reds game growing up. I didn't feel the need to take your old ass to a Reds game. So I said, let me call him. So when I called him, I said, it's gotta be something deeper to that. First words out of my mouth, hey Dad, I got your voicemail, I got your text. He goes, yeah, I meant every word of it. I was like, this ain't gonna end well. So now we're talking, it's getting heated. Here's the problem with my dad, he's a bit of a bully. He likes to cuss people out. The problem is, when he tries to cuss me out, he forgets that I hang out with a lot of black people. So I can cuss him out better than he can cuss me out, because you become a product of your environment. So my dad got mad and hit me with a, well, fuck you. I was like, well, fuck you, fuck your bitch ass wife, fuck your fucking family, homie. I hung up on him. So, when I hung up on him, this whole bag bitch, that picture of me and the girl from the Grand Canyon, he sent it to my ex-wife. Then he took that same picture and posted it on his Facebook page, put the middle finger emoji in front of it. Then he posted a picture of my ex-wife on his Facebook page and was like, I got you back to this divorce. You've always been like a daughter to me. Keep in mind, my dad don't like black people at all. Has no black friends. Motherfucker's a Trump thumper. Not Trump supporter, Trump thumper. Like, I ain't saying he rushed the Capitol. He was at the monument. That motherfucker made the trip, but now he wants to support a black woman. You hoe bag bitch. And I meant every word I said. His wife can get it too. That Tom Petty looking hoe. Free falling ass bitch. Flat ass, no titties. Built like an overdeveloped 6th grader. If that hoe landed on Jeffrey Epstein's island, they say send her ass home. What the fuck could do with this? She ugly as fuck. Flat ass motherfucker. If she went to Japan, all the Japanese women would be like, oh, fucker, look at how flat the her ass is. I never seen such a flat ass. Mine's so much bigger. Well, thanks for letting me vent. I'm gonna get a drink. Tell you what I've done since I got divorced. So I started taking gummies. Yeah, like, I never did any drugs when I was married, and then I get divorced. I was like, I'm gonna try some shit, you know? Here's the thing about gummies, though. Like, nobody ever just finds a gummy and starts taking it. Like, somebody has to introduce you to that shit, and you better hope you pick the right friend the first time you do it. Because whoever gives you a gummy the first time you do it, they gonna talk to you like you a CVS pharmacist. Hey, what you think about, Gary? You want the 10 milligram or the 15 milligram? I want the little red bear. I want to try that little red bear. I don't think you want the bear. I want to try the bear. And they always give you all these disclaimers before you take it. All right, Gary, look. I'm going to give you the bear. Promise me you'll be somewhere stationary when you take it. Because once you eat it, it's going to be about 30 to 45 minutes before it kicks in, and you don't want to be in your car driving when that happens, because you don't know how your body's going to react. That right there should tell you don't do it. You don't know how your body's gonna react? Because I remember first time I ever took a gummy, I went to my boy's house. He had a little packet on the kitchen counter. I go over, I grab the packet. We get in his car, we head to a restaurant. On the way to the restaurant, I ate the bear. We sit out at the restaurant, we order our food. We're talking. It's at that point I looked at my watch, 30 minutes. Nothing. 35, nothing. 40, nothing. Looked at my buddy, I said, hey, I think you gave me a drug-free bear. So my dumb ass took another one. Whoa, look at all the addicts. A bunch of drug heads here in San Jose. I ain't ever seen a whole motherfucking crowd go, oh! You're like a table here, a table here, not every motherfucker in here. I think the camera guy stopped filming. This motherfucker say too. So, here's the thing though. Here's the thing about taking those bears 40 minutes apart. It don't matter. It don't matter that I took those bears 40 minutes apart. When those two bears met each other in my stomach, they came together and formed a bigger, stronger bear. It's not like one bear came out and 40 minutes later, the other bear came out. No. Same time the bears attack. And when the bears attack, there's nothing you can do. It don't matter how much food you eat. It don't matter how much water you drink. Somebody told me milk. Lies. When the bears attack, the only thing that can help you is time. Because when those two bears attacked me in that restaurant, I felt like I was in the movie Get Out. I was just stuck. I was there, mentally I was there. I just couldn't talk. But I was happy. Those two bears made me happy. Because I remember I was sitting in a restaurant and I was having a full conversation with myself in my brain. I was like, this is crazy. I can't talk. What chance? All these people are at the same restaurant I'm at. I don't know anybody here. God, it came at the same time. And then the waiter finally came over with our food. And my buddy went to the bathroom. And I can't tell the waiter that's our food. I can't talk. And I'm fucking starving at this point. You know how much food you gotta eat to feed two bears? So the waiter just kept standing there, who got a chicken fried rice? Who got a chicken fried rice? And I can't say shit. I'm just staring at this motherfucker. He's about to leave. I said, I can't let this motherfucker leave. So I had to focus. And I had to override the bears. But when the bears allowed me to speak, they made me stereotype my food. Because the waiter was like, look, one last time, who got a chicken fried rice? I said, I got that motherfucking chicken fried rice. And that's all I said for the next 30 minutes. That's my motherfucking chicken fried rice. My buddy finally came back to the table. He started fucking with me. Gary, how's your food? This some good ass motherfucking chicken fried rice. And I know that food was good. I know it was good. Because I never brought it to my mouth. I went to the table to get it. I thought my fingers was chopsticks. I was killing that shit. I tell you what. Looking back on that day, I'm glad I took those gummies. I'm glad I've continued to take gummies. Because I feel like it's helped me act a little bit, you know? Because, you know, here's the thing. Since it's been established, everybody in here has done it. Isn't it crazy, like, when you take a gummy, you think of some of the simplest shit. And you'd be like, why haven't I thought of this before? Better yet, why hadn't anybody else ever thought of this? But I would never risk taking a gummy before I came on stage. Because I can't risk getting stuck again. I'm just staring at you motherfuckers. You motherfuckers are staring at me. You get mad, I ain't telling no jokes. Everybody stands up to leave. And the bears are like, Gary, look at that. You're getting a standing ovation. They love you. Look at that Bay Area love. Damn, I ain't even say shit. But the thing is, like, every comedian has the same job. Whether you do it in an arena or a coffee shop, our job is to get on stage and get a bunch of strangers together and tell some jokes that everyone can agree upon. Okay, we all think that's funny. Okay, we've all had that life experience. Not the easiest job in the world. Because even right now, I'm looking around the room. We got a lot of different nationalities, age groups, tax brackets, political beliefs, religious beliefs. I'm like, well, what do we all got in common? And I would have never thought of this if I didn't take those bears. But the one thing I am 100% positive about every single person in this room that we all have in common, and that is that all of our moms got hit raw. And that's why we're here tonight laughing, yeah. Don't look away, baby girl. Raw. 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 Balcony. Raw. Your mom. Raw. And I don't want nobody in here going, not my mom. Yes, your mom, raw. And if you're with your mom right now, I'm sorry. This show just got awkward as fuck. But just look at her, mom. I mean, he ain't lying though. That's such a weird thought, isn't it? It's weird to think that at one point, everybody in this room, we was all just living in our daddy. And a couple seconds later, out of nowhere, we were living in our mommy. I said, where the fuck all my friends go? Well, that water slide sucked. Look at it like this. We're all winners. We're all winners. Because literally, you won the most important race you will ever run in your motherfucking life. That was the first race. I don't know what you see. I see a bunch of Usain Bolts in this motherfucker right now. I see a bunch of motherfuckers that wanted to live. So just try to remember that. When life ain't going your way, you're feeling a little down, just remember, there's a bunch of motherfuckers left behind your daddy's nutsack. They wish they could be out here right now laughing, but they can't because they were slow. They were losers. You're the winner.